We outside living proof. Prophesying this place up in smoke like that nigga Snoop. Same crackers had you in slavery telling you get a noose. We got them same crackers coming bowing down, kissing boots, licking dust. Come get with us and you get this truth. Don't ask why I don't go to church. Ask Dylan Roof.
I got two things. Can I tell you two things real fast?
I'm listening. Tell me why.
I like how this time I didn't have to go and tell you, you know, come talk with us. You came through. I love that. Hopefully we can keep having these conversations together, Brother Chris. Right? And here's a verse, right?
I'm listening.
Matthew 6:5. And when thou prayest, thou shalt not be as the hypocrites are, for they love to pray standing in the synagogues and in the corners of the streets, that they may be seen of men. Verily I say unto you, they have their reward. This is Christ speaking.
Amen.
But thou, when thou prayest, enter into thy closet, and when thou hast shut thy door, pray to the Father which is in secret, and thy Father which seeth in secret shall reward thee openly.
Let me ask you a question. So you're saying that means you can't pray in public? Is that because that seems to be?
Why are you,
brother? I'm not talking.
You gotta relax, bro.
That means that means seems to what he's saying, what you're saying. He came over there and said the same thing. I don't care about that. Listen, let me share something with you. We know one thing about the Word of God. There's context in everything. Everything is not for everything, and everything don't mean everything. If you go through your Word, because you gave me that scripture, there's different types of prayer. There's intercession prayer, and there's personal prayers. You know, there's prayers in church. There's prayers everywhere. I would like you to look through the Word of God, and I would like you to answer me next time we see each other. You might answer now before I leave, but I'd rather you look, because if you answer me now, I don't, you know, for me,
you gotta go anyway. So.
For me, that's not reasonable. But look through the scriptures and tell me if anyone prayed in open, if anyone prayed among others, or if Christ did. Because we have to understand that is a certain type of prayer that he's talking about. And that's our personal prayer. If I come out here and oh man, I want everybody to see that I'm holy. When I kneel down and and I do all that, and I want, oh y'all look at him, he's holy. That's what that's speaking about. But if we're out here having a service, if we're out here telling the Word of God to others, if we're out here proclaiming His Word, we can pray about that situation. See, I'm praying about us here speaking the Word. I'm praying about the Word going out, and I'm praying for my brothers who we are fellowshipping together. That's not the same prayer of wanting somebody to see me and wanting somebody to glorify me and wanting somebody to think, oh, how he all that. That's not what that's for.
I mean, that doesn't say that in that verse, but I don't have a problem with the answer.
Huh?
I don't have a problem with your answer, but the verse doesn't say the things that you try to tie into that. But it's not a problem.
But the scriptures implies it, because it says at different times in different parts of the scripture, and I'll bring them to you. But like I said, I got to run.
Yeah, it's all good. Like I said, I'm not trying to keep you here, because last time it was like a 3-hour dialogue. So
hey, but you know what? That's the word, man. I ain't mad.
Yeah, exactly.
I ain't mad about, like,
and that's how it should be. Like, you should put this over everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and they wanted me to leave earlier, but
and it's all good, brother. We gonna see y'all here again. You already know we out here every Saturday, man.
By the grace of God, I'm gonna try to be as diligent as you are. I just had some rubber bands, and I have no idea what I did.
What you looking for, King? All right, Con.
I will try to be just as diligent as you are, or I love diligence.
Yeah, I can appreciate you coming outside. Like a lot, we don't see, bro. We don't see Christians outside, bro.
I mean, and
we don't see Christians outside, and it's a shame.
That's a problem.
That's what we said last time. Like
that's a problem. You know, matter of fact, let me share this, and I'm gonna run. There was a guy on. There was a guy on. I ain't not cooking out your back, baby. Okay. Here we go. Hey, I'm running. Give me a half a second. Okay. There was a guy online, and at first I had a problem with what he was saying, because he was talking about what we can take from the election, what we can take from what Trump and his people did. And when he started talking about it, I had a problem.
Sir, you're rude, sir. Sir, can you relax? He's about to leave. Don't worry about it. You can talk to us in a second. Just you gotta relax. We've talked to you before.
How about that, brother?
Thank you. It's like the yeah. You got.
Let me show you something.
Respect, brother.
Let me show you something, brother. I acknowledge everyone, and I let everyone have a platform. I even let you speak over there. I gave you the mic. I let you speak, and I have no problem with it. I took the mic from you when you started using profanity, but that's not my platform, and I told you that. And you'll never get a platform again if you do that. But if you don't do that, then I'll give you a platform. But right now, we're talking about men and respect, okay? And if you want respect as a man, give it. You understand what I'm saying? So right now, we're talking, and you're being disrespectful. If you want to say something,
your words, brother. Speak your words.
thank you. All right. Now, the man was saying this. He was speaking about what we could learn from Trump. And as a Christian man, and not only was he a Christian person, but he's a Seventh-day Adventist, which I told you all I'm Seventh-day Adventist. So when he started talking, I was like, what? And so I clicked on it because what we gonna learn from Trump?
Yeah.
You know, what Christians can learn from Trump, what Adventists can learn from Trump. What?
What not to do, like
bruh, you know, I can't learn nothing from that. You see what I'm saying? And I went into it negatively. You know what I'm saying? Because some things you just got to give it what it is. You know, when Jesus went into the temple because they needed to be chased out, he ain't going to the temple, you know, with love and, you know.
Yeah.
He went in with love, but he went in with harshness. He went in with
It was
what
the type
was
of love that
necessary.
was
That's the
correction.
type of love.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, you got to get this. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes
right.
some folks got to get it. You know what I'm saying? I love you, but you got to get
That's
it.
right.
Now,
That's right.
so so I went into it with, let me see. He started talking about the principles that Trump used. And he said the principles that Trump used were biblical principles. And I was like, whoa! And all the hair stood up. One of the kind of person I am that God has made me is I learn from all walks of life. I learn from everyone. I learn from everything. And then I take it to God and I ask God to show me. Sometimes I'm listening. Sometimes I'm stubborn. Sometimes it takes a while. But I'm open, you know, to what God is showing me. So I like to listen to things to the end before I castigate or anything else. So I listen. Listen, man. I've never seen somebody take a truth and show it the way he did. And if I ever get a chance to connect with y'all, I got a couple of y'all numbers. I'll send it to y'all. Brother, the principle, he says, what bothers me is how the world can look at principles of God and use them when they want to. But we who are children of God don't even look at what they look at and use what they use, and then we wonder why we lose. You see what I'm saying? He said the Democrats right now are trying to figure out why they lost. They didn't imply the principles of God. And he said, whether or not you like what I'm saying, Trump them implied the principles of God. And he was like, what principles am I talking about? He said they went and met the people where the people were. You see what I'm saying? He said the Democrats wanted to go get the celebrities and have celebrity this and celebrity that.
Yeah.
He said Trump went into the little boondocks and he held rallies in the boondocks. He wanted to talk to the people about their pocket hurting. He went where they were. He didn't want to talk about, oh, vote for me because I'm Republican and because I'm Democrat and because you're black. He said that wasn't no issue. He went to talk to America about what was going on. People in America were hurting. They had no jobs. They had this. They felt like that. They felt like this. He said he went and spoke to the people where they are. Christ said meet them where they are. He said another thing. He said, did you look at the Trump paraphernalia? He said, yeah. But when he started opening up, he's like, did you look at the Trump paraphernalia? He's like, yeah. How do you know a person is Trump? They wore a MAGA. They had MAGA hats. They had MAGA jackets. They had this, they had that. Anywhere you go, you knew what a MAGA looked like because a MAGA wore what they believe. He said, what do Christians look like today? He said, are we wearing what we believe? He said, do we look like what we're supposed to look like? He said, they did. He said, let me show you something else. You may not have liked MAGA. You may not cared for MAGA. You may even talked about MAGA, but they wore it right through that bulldog. And you know what I'm saying? He said, they didn't care what you think. They didn't care how you feel. They didn't care what you want to do. They proudly said, I'm MAGA and what? Are we standing up for Christ no matter what and no matter who and no matter where? He said, boy, and I'm listening. When I got to the end of it, boy, I was like, whoa. You got to hear the whole thing. You got to hear the whole thing. But it is a shame when we let outsiders, non-believers, unfaithful, vile, wicked, ruthless evil people do what we should be doing. And that's why I'm out here now every time I get a chance. See, they got others doing what. Right, I done listen to somebody.
That's what Paul says too.
I done listen to somebody street preaching, and I'm like,
online or in person?
Ain't nothing.
You're in person or online? YouTube?
No, I saw them downtown.
Okay.
And I'm like, bro, this brother was fearless. White boy. Fearless. I'm talking about he was out there fearless. Man, people were coming up to him and saying things, and he was fearless. And I'm like, where are we? Where are we?
That's what I said earlier.
Where are we?
They in that comfortable AC, meeting with people that already think like them and believe like them.
Preaching the word to the people who already believe.
Exactly. We out here every week.
Oh,
sister, can you stop walking on our sign, sister?
It's like the third time you do that.
Like, you're doing it on purpose. That's ridiculous.
Hey, lady. Don't do that again.
That's a demon.
No,
Right there.
listen to me. I don't care what you got going on. I'm speaking to you. In the name of Christ, do not do that again. Okay? Because look, if I'm here and you do it again, I'm going to snatch you up off of it. Okay? And the reason I'm telling you that is because they have done told me you did it once before. And you're being disrespectful. So now at the point that you keep being disrespectful, I'm going to do what the Lord did in the temple. I'm going to snatch you up off of it. Don't do it again.
Brother Chris, man.
My goodness.
That's a demon right there.
Man, and that's who I'm talking to.
Yeah, that's a demon right there.
I ain't talking to her. I'm talking to him.
Cause she can't. You guys out here again, like?
Bruh, she do it again, bruh, while I'm here. I'm gonna snatch her
She on the bus
behind.
right now.
See, she killing me. She keep hanging up the corner. I gotta go. Listen.
All right, Brother Chris.
Let me read this one last verse. It's based on that
One
which you
more
just
verse,
referenced.
baby. One more verse.
This 2 Corinthians 10 and 12. For we dare not make ourselves of the number, or compare ourselves with some that commend themselves, but they, measuring themselves by themselves and comparing themselves amongst themselves, are not wise. I bring this scripture out to say how you reference, like, the Christian church is like, they're not stagnant per se, because they do have certain events and things like that, those festivals, but it's all people that already know.
Even those things are worthless.
Yeah, I know it's a money grab, but it still is okay. They're proclaiming their faith, whatever, but they're not out here in the streets. We've been out here 6 years plus.
In vain do they worship me. Teachings for doctrines, the commandments of men.
Facts. That's you gotta relax, brother.
Teaching for doctrines, the tradition of men.
Yeah.
Versus the commandments of God. I don't care about your festival.
I'm just saying that's for the eyes to see, though. That's what I'm saying.
You not preaching thus said the word of God. Joel Osteen, T.D. Jakes, two of the biggest men
those
out
are
there.
demons. Those are
Straight
demons.
up devils.
Those are demons.
And just like T.D. Jakes getting his now for being at the Diddy party. One of the guys say, hey, Gene Deal.
Oh yeah, he's exposing everybody.
P. Diddy's old bodyguard. But let me show you something about let me show you how the devil is real quick. And even Christ said this. They tried to say Jesus was casting out demons in the demon's name. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Beelzebub, yeah.
What he did was in the name of the devil.
Yeah.
His healing was in the name of the devil. His casting out was in the name of the devil. Jesus said, can he work against himself?
Exactly.
Can he work against himself? But let me show you something else. Because see, if I'm working for the devil, how am I healing?
Exactly.
How did this person come to life? How did they get to see? How did the demon run? If I'm talking in the demon name, a demon ain't gonna cast himself out.
Yeah.
A demon is not gonna cast himself out.
That's a good point.
Blindness, Satan is blindness. Blindness not gonna heal blindness. Okay, so seek, kill, and destroy, not life. So watch this. Gene Deal putting everybody's business out there. How you know they business, bro?
He was around for a while.
Yeah.
Not just around for a while.
He was his personal bodyguard, so he was there.
Not just around for a while. Boy, you trying to tell me you didn't participate, boy?
I don't think so.
Boy, listen to me. Let me tell you something. Gene Deal said one thing. He said, man, there was the day that, I think he said Luda came by, or Ja Rule.
Ja Rule, yeah.
Ja Rule came by. And I had to open the door. And bruh.
Said somebody tried to get in the room, and they
he
busted
had
out
to
the
jack
door.
him
Yeah.
up and do this. Now, this person came out butt naked and da-da-da-da.
Yeah.
Now, you seeing all this going around. And you stayed there for years. Because of the paycheck. Or because of the notoriety.
He left Diddy early though. He left Diddy like in the early 2000s.
He was there for years.
He was there.
He was there for years. From the Tupac shooting.
Yeah, he was there.
To the booty grabbing, to the do. He was a thug.
Yeah.
Okay? He was thug. If I'm your bodyguard and some man, Ja Rule, come out of your bedroom butt naked and you tell my boy there's some freaky things going on in there, that's the last day I'm your bodyguard. That's the last day. I'm not going to surprise. I hear you. But what I'm showing you is how Satan works against himself, how they fight each other.
Yeah, it's Satan casting out Satan. Yeah, it's time for it too.
It's good that you're putting it out there, but bro, don't forget what part you played. Don't forget how long you agreed and condoned while your pockets were being full. It wasn't until the issue came up with the mom that he ended up leaving. He didn't leave because of issues that were going on. He left because there was an issue with the mom.
With Diddy?
Diddy mom tried to get it.
Yeah, I remember.
Diddy mom wanted it. He didn't want none. He said he was too old and dusty. Okay? And that began
I was
the
following
problem.
G Deal for a while.
And that began the problem. And from that point on, that's when it was like, okay, I see what's going on. They hired somebody else in. They started not bringing him in all the time.
Yeah.
He read the writing on the wall. He dipped. Okay? But if the writing on the wall didn't happen, you would have never dipped. So, brother.
But that doesn't mean he participated in the party, though.
At the end of the day, if you don't like something, you're either going to leave or say something about it.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, you're going to say something about it or you're going to leave. Bruh. Bruh.
Yeah, I'm not being around no naked men. Like, that's ridiculous.
Bruh.
I'm not signing up for
I don't
that.
even want to picture the scene. He was in there freaking. He came out running around. What were you? Oh, hey, Ja Rule, I got it. Don't worry about it. Huh?
I seen that interview. Yeah,
Okay, so let's go back to where we were going from with TD Jakes. Deal said, hey man, there's only two reasons you're gonna be at the Diddy party.
Yeah, exactly.
He said there's only two reasons. He said you're out of there for money, or you're out of there for the booty. You're out of there for free. You're out of there for money or you're out of there for free. Which one you there for? He said, I think you were there for both. Now, let's get to that. Why wasn't he there for money?
Who, G Deal?
No.
TD Jakes.
TD got just as much money as P did.
Oh, for sure.
He wasn't there for the money.
Yeah.
He got just
you
as much
see
money.
who brought out the article? What do you say? It's like a power bottom, which you already know what that is. Like, that was madness. That was crazy.
That was Jaguar Wright.
Yeah,
Now,
yeah.
let me show you something else about Jaguar. I listen to Jaguar more than I listen to any of them. Want me to tell you why? Because Jaguar not going to cut the corners. Okay?
That's true. She was saying a lot more.
And not only that, she's telling you where she got her information from. Either who told her or what she participated in, why she knew. And so she went to talking about Naomi Campbell.
Oh yeah,
and another one.
She's a demon too.
And she said, look, they can't tell me nothing because I know what her private parts look like.
Yeah, because she said she was bisexual. Yeah.
She said, I know exactly what her private parts look like. I know it from up front, up close. We ain't gonna get into that, but I know. So don't tell me. You see what I'm saying? She don't castigate herself like, oh, I didn't do this or I didn't do that. Then she talks about Jay-Z. And she said, I know who Jay-Z is because I know what he did to me.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And she's like, at some point, man, certain people you can see when they trying to cover themselves. I want him to look bad, but she don't care how she look. It is what it is. Say what you want to say. But I'm going to tell you what it is. So, if you didn't need money, why were you there? You don't need no money. What you doing there?
Boy, them tapes.
All them tight suits and all that.
What was that main thing, that Deacon video? For swallowing, like swallow.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Yeah, I'm like,
do you want to be part of the swallowing?
Yeah.
I'm like, dude,
that was some.
You're not even talking about the word now.
Yeah,
you
that
said
was mad.
swallowing 5 times in 2 seconds, and you expounded on it.
Yeah.
Have you ever been swallowed?
Yeah, that was
you
on purpose.
part of the swallowing.
Yeah,
I want to be swallowed. We know you do. We know you do.
I didn't see no. That's madness, bro. So, you know, guys,
you
supposed to
can't
know
even
that.
watch that and look at him the same anymore.
I know. That's madness, bro. It's madness.
Hey,
Everything's getting
Joel
exposed.
Osteen coming next.
Oh, for sure. He got caught up. He hit like 600,000 in the walls.
His situation
he
coming
denied
next.
like the people with the Houston flood. Like that.
Nah,
He felt so bad. He got exposed so bad.
No, you know what
They put him on the news coverage. He was looking all like, damn.
You know what's going to be the unshaking of him? When somebody finally dig into it, the shooting that happened at the church.
I don't remember. I didn't hear
You
about
didn't
that.
hear about the shooting at his church.
I didn't hear
and
about
a
that.
lady ran into the church and started busting.
She shot some people?
Yeah, she shot some people.
Was it a person that was a foreign member?
Yes.
Oh,
She was a member.
I thought she was ISRAELITE.
Huh?
She was a Mexican.
Yeah, she was an essay, but she wasn't just an essay. She was a member of the church.
Yeah.
And she got tired of what was going on, and she got tired of trying to get some help for it. So she said, "Y'all don't want to help me." She went and busted a few people. Now the news report says, the news report says, watch this. Only one person got hurt, and they contained it. But go to the videos that went online, and the people start telling you how many people got shot, how many shots rang out. The news covered it up because of his power.
Yeah, of course.
But that lady went in that church and acted a fool.
I'm gonna look it up. I didn't hear about that.
The story why they don't want it to be big is because the story of why she acted a fool.
Yeah.
It supposed to have something to do with her daughter or a boy
Like
or another child.
Yeah.
It had something to do with that.
Yeah. Oh yeah. People ain't playing by their kids.
She been trying to get some work on it. Nobody wanted to work. She said, "I'm gonna work."
Yeah.
That's right.
I'm gonna work.
That's how it should work too.
And she went and worked.
That's how it
and now
should
they're
work.
trying to cover. Only one person got injured, and boy, the people who were running up out the church filming, there's gunshots everywhere. And in some of their videos, you can hear
Oh, she ran there with a chop.
Boy, she wasn't playing. Don't listen to the
I'm not
news.
surprised.
There's people
I'm
who
gonna pull
got
it up. I didn't hear about that.
live
That's
footage.
crazy.
You got to look at the live footage of folks hitting the. Boy, it wasn't no pow. Oh, they got her. Boy, people were hitting the door.
I'm gonna look it up.
Boy, people were jumping over stuff, and in
That's
the
judgment
background.
too. That's judgment.
In the background, you can hear it. It wasn't no pow.
She ran in there with the
Boy, it wasn't
AR-15.
no pow, boy.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
It wasn't no pow. She was letting it go. Point I'm making is, it's all coming out.
Yeah.
You know, just like
I'm glad too.
But let's look at a bigger situation. Is Diddy terrible? Yeah.
Yeah.
Super terrible. What they want from Diddy? Mainstream media right now want everybody to see the devil in Diddy.
Yeah, there's more.
But they're not talking about the devil that they're trying to cover up from.
Of course.
They talked about Jimmy Levine. They talking about Clive Davis. Jimmy Iovine. They talk about Clive Davis. They talk about
Epstein, Weinstein, yeah.
But those we already know. We're talking about the ones who ain't out there
Oh
yet.
yeah, of course.
You
The
see
people
what I'm
above
saying?
him.
Yeah.
What's the other dude?
Wasn't they
Lucien Grange.
Lucien Grange.
Yeah.
They said those who made him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Clive Davis actually made him.
You know,
kind
oh,
of.
that Clive made him give him some head just to get the money.
Yeah. Yeah.
For Bad Boy to get started,
Yeah.
he went to Clive Davis' office, and Clive said, "This is Bad Boy right here." And he grabbed a hold of it, and that's why he was Bad Boy.
That's true.
That's how Bad Boy got started.
That's true. That's
And
true. I heard about
he
that.
became Clive's pet.
Will Smith got
You know,
turned out.
listen. Will Smith been before all them.
Yeah.
Have you ever seen his first movie?
Yeah. 6 degrees of separation.
6 Degrees of Separation. He let that white boy tear his back out.
Oh, I did hear
Yeah.
about that. Yeah.
You see the bodyguard on Tasha K?
Oh,
Talking about
bruh.
Will Smith?
Bruh, listen.
It goes on all over.
The white boy tore his back out. And then they got the dude who, when Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was on, he's like, "Man, I was looking for Will and Damon, and I couldn't find him, and I went to the trailer, and so I finally went to Damon's trailer, and I opened up the trailer. He said Damon had Will bent over the back, over the couch. He said he wasn't knocking him. He said he was murdering him.
Yeah.
He said, bruh, he was murdering the man and didn't stop. He said he just closed the door back. He said, and look, y'all don't make me tell the rest of it. There's a bunch of people. Now let me show you. Let's get back to the point.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy.
Let's get back to the point. Notice something. They raided all 3 of Diddy's places. Homeland Security. Boy, Homeland Security. There's somebody right now, God forgive me, I can never be in her presence without God. I can't be in her presence without God. Because if I'm in her presence without God, then I'm going to be black. See, the black that they think we are. You see, then I'm a choker. I'm gonna reach up and I'm gonna just choke her because she's just worth choking. You know what I'm saying? That's just what she worth. So without God, I know I wouldn't go. What is her name? Candace
Owens? You don't like Candace Owens? No, she definitely is a sellout. Like I said, I can appreciate some things she does, but
I can't appreciate not a doggone thing that witch do.
What'd she do?
She tries to castigate every black
Yeah,
person.
you're right.
Stand up for these crackers.
Yeah.
And all the
she married to a white man though.
Exactly.
And she's a quote unquote,
she's a mole.
She's there to, just like Stephen A. Smith, like they're paid informants for the white establishment, of course. Candace Owens definitely does castigate all black people. Then when Kamala gets in office, you're not black. You're not black. That's fine. But goddamn.
Why I don't like her? That's nothing new. That is nothing new. What I don't like is how she tries to do it with civility, and I'm so this.
Yeah.
Girl, you've been ruined.
Uppity, yeah.
You've been passed around and ruined so much. Boy,
I ain't hear about that.
You ain't gonna hear about it till she don't do what they want.
Well, of course.
Yeah. You ain't gonna hear about it till she don't. And why is she doing exactly what they want? It's because just like Diddy.
Yeah, she wanted the access to the power.
They got her.
I believe that.
They got her. You can't get out there because they're gonna put you out there.
That's true.
Yeah. You see, with Epstein, what happened with Epstein?
I think it was Mossad though. I think it was a Mossad agent.
We gonna charge you. Not only are we gonna charge you, we gonna lock you up, and we're gonna lock up your girl, Elaine Maxwell, and you going to jail. Soon as he got in jail, and he got scared. See, Diddy ain't scared yet. Yeah. You see, notice the difference. Diddy not scared. Epstein got scared, and when he got scared, he gave them what they were looking for.
Epstein was a big ass case. So the Epstein case was way worse than Diddy's. So I'm gonna tell you straight up.
No. Yes. Hold on. Let me tell you. Listen, brother. No.
It was international. The case was international.
No. Let me just check. Let me show you.
I'm talking about just the indictment itself.
No. Let me show you something. Epstein had all these folks up there. And they all were doing their thing. They all were doing that. Epstein got bigger than his drawers. Epstein felt he got bigger than his drawers. But the difference between Epstein and P. Diddy is Epstein don't have no tapes. You see what I'm saying?
Does. Yes, he does.
No, not like that. No.
He does have tapes.
Epstein don't have the tapes Diddy have. Just listen to me.
But he didn't throw parties like Diddy. He had on a separate island and things like that.
Listen to what I'm saying. Epstein don't have those tapes that Diddy had. Diddy got. I'll get to that in a minute. The thing with Epstein is they were like, say, bro, you know that party we threw? Yeah, okay, well, that party, give me that. You see what I'm saying? I'm gonna hold on to that one. That's my bargaining chip. You gonna do what? No, that person, let's just say it's the Prince of Shazam. You know what I'm saying? I'm just naming the name of the person. He said no. They said, okay, we gonna show you. They indicted him. After they indicted him and they got what they wanted, now all of a sudden he hung himself in the prison.
Well, I don't believe that either, though.
After he hung himself, no body, no funeral, no nothing. Jeffrey Epstein on one of his other islands doing the same freaky stuff he been doing.
Are you in the ground or something?
Yeah, he's doing the same freaky stuff he been doing somewhere else. The man ain't dead. But they could do that because they got what they wanted. Here's the difference with Diddy. Well, I tell you, Diddy case is bigger.
I don't believe that.
Nobody knew Diddy was videotaping. Lil Rod was living with Diddy, and he was getting hit too, trying to play like he was. He was getting broke up.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, Lil Rod ordered some food. When he ordered the food, they usually bring it to the studio where he is, or to the room where he is. But this time they couldn't find him, so they brought the food to security, and security had the food. So when he called him and he said, "Where's my food?" They said, "Your food is at security." He went to security, opened the door and said, "Hey man, y'all got
Cameras everywhere.
what the hell?" But he didn't let them know. He just he acknowledged it. Hey man, I came to get my food. Got his food and took off. When he took off, he mentioned it to somebody. Diddy got tapes in 258 cameras in that house, videotaping every room, every bathroom, everything you did privately. Not the regular party, the private party was videotaped. Okay? Everybody who was at a Diddy party with a little boy or a little girl, they don't care about what they did with each other. That's their lifestyle. Everybody knows. They knock each other off all the time. They knock each other's wives off all the time. Men with men, women with women, da-da-da. They don't care about
Trannies, all
that.
types
That's
of
their
things.
life.
Yeah, that's true.
Now today, if you say you gay, you get a badge. They're not worried about being called out. They're worried about the criminal procedures of the criminal stuff they did. And they know in today's era, no matter what, if you get caught with a child, that ain't going down. Some of them are caught with children. They're not caught
That's
with
true.
themselves. So now everybody who was caught with a child is trying to think about, dang, what room I was in.
They
What
paying that lawyer off.
Yeah,
to not
everybody's trying to
release
find
that-
out
release
who
that tape.
they were, where they were, and what Diddy got on them. So they told Diddy, we got to get that because such and such want his tape. Because he knew what he was doing. He want his tape. Diddy was like, no. Diddy's like, no. So earlier on, this is not just now, earlier on when they found this out, you see the thing that they not telling you is when they found out. They trying to play like they just found out now. They found out years ago.
Yeah, of course.
Okay? So when Diddy told him no, they couldn't verify because Diddy said that wasn't true. Man, he lying. He just my little thing, man. And I'm hitting somebody else, now he mad. Oh, okay, we got you, we understand. But they were still investigating. So they ended up getting to Kim Porter. And Kim was like, Diddy ain't doing me right. Yeah, he got videos. When Kim finally said, yeah, he got videos,
Killed her off. Yeah.
that's when they started going after Diddy. Diddy found out, Kim told him. Diddy went to her house, listened to her memoir. When he got to her house, he said, hey, how you doing? He said, man, sit down, let's talk. He said, well, what's up? You doing good? I just came to check on you. I heard whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop. Did they come and talk to you? She said, when Diddy asked her, did they come and talk to you? She said she knew right then and there she was done. Hours later, she died. He had poisoned her the night before when he found out, but he didn't let her know. Then when he came to her house, then he was like, oh, so you talked to her. He was letting her know why you dead. She was dead hours later.
That's cold, bro.
She was dead hours later. The only person knew Diddy's, the only person he ever trusted is Kim Porter. He ain't trust nobody else. He didn't trust Biggie. He didn't trust Pac. He didn't trust none of them. They trying to make you think he had an issue with Biggie and Pac. No, he didn't. They were just running their mouths where they shouldn't have. That's why they died.
Well, nah. That's a different topic, but go ahead.
Kim will tell you about the freakiness that Diddy, Pac, and her had. People talking about the relationship that, boy, Diddy got mad at Pac when he smashed Kim in a way Kim had never been smashed before. And Diddy got mad. She's telling you about
Successful.
it. I'm like, this woman ain't got nothing else to lose. She got nothing else to lose. She putting it out there. There was a time when she went to talking about, she said, Diddy wanted to get at Pac so long ago, but Pac was dating Quincy Jones' daughter.
Yeah.
And one time Quincy Jones' daughter jumped up in the middle of an event and handled it behind Pac. That's how much she had Pac's back. And she said Diddy had to just sit down and take it. And he was fuming. But he knew you better not even try to raise a hand towards Quincy Jones' daughter.
Yeah, exactly.
Quincy's one of the big dogs.
Yeah.
Quincy's one of the old big dogs. He bigger than Clive Davis, Quincy is. He a big dog. People don't know.
Freaky too.
Freaky ass.
Freaky ass.
He tore Kevin Campbell up, messed that little boy up. messed his whole life up. One of the best voices you ever heard in history was Tevin Campbell. You didn't get much out of him because Tevin just couldn't do it no more.
Yeah.
He couldn't take it no more. It wasn't worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Michael, Tevin,
Yeah.
Tito, Jermaine, Luther, he done ran through all them.
It's a sick game.
You see what I'm saying? So now the thing is, when they found out Diddy had these tapes, they were like, everybody who did what they did know they did it at Diddy's house. So they're all asking, man, let me get my stuff. And Diddy's like, no, that's my leverage. The difference with Diddy and everybody else is he knew one day he was going to get played down or faded out. So he wanted leverage to keep his power so they never come after him. Bruh, as big as Jeffrey Epstein was, you said, did you ever see tanks?
No, there's a reason for that, though.
What was the reason for the tanks?
I just told you he's a Mossad agent. Israel is above America,
okay.
politically, and he's dealing with higher people than rap artists.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
my point.
No.
That's my point.
And he's white first and foremost.
Huh?
They're protecting white people, and of course the least Jay-Z.
You
of course,
listen,
Jay-Z's above.
you're saying my point.
No,
so
I'm
when
saying they're gonna let Jeffrey Epstein get away because he's dealing with higher people, presidents, and people of other countries. Yes, he is.
No, because he agreed. When they put the pressure on him, he gave them what they wanted. Diddy hasn't given them what they wanted. Diddy.
So why didn't he go to jail?
Why? Who didn't go to jail?
Epstein.
Why he didn't? They put Epstein in jail, and after they put Epstein in jail, they played like he died.
Yeah, exactly. Because
He not
they
dead.
want him to keep up the stuff that he's been doing.
They had to make the mainstream America see them act.
Exactly.
But they got what they wanted, so now that they wanted, it's okay to say he died somewhere. He hung himself in jail. Nobody can see that.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying?
The cameras cut off the guard.
But if he didn't want to do what they wanted to do, they would have killed him and you would have really said he would die.
I don't think
but
so.
let me show you
No,
what the thing was.
and one more thing though, one more thing, because like when you're talking about the Diddy case, you're only talking about musical artists being involved.
That's what we missing.
Hold on. Let me finish. Let me finish. Because the indictment on Epstein, we're talking about heads of states. We're talking about we're talking about senators. We're talking about elite families, other presidents of other countries.
Hold on. At Diddy's house.
I don't think so.
Man, listen to me, bro.
Now we're talking, and now we're talking about international victims now. Children from other countries, man.
Listen, look at there's a video.
I'm not even saying they weren't at Diddy's house, but I don't think they didn't need to go to Diddy's house to do what they were doing because they already had Epstein on the island.
But it was all together.
I believe it.
There's a video out about all the people that were there. This video wasn't naming none of the rap artists. It was naming heads of state. It was naming princes. That's why they're trying to keep Harry out of it.
Oh yeah, he been a demon. Yeah,
you see what I'm saying? They're trying to
child
keep
molester.
all the other people out of it. They're trying to, you know, when he got that deal with Ciroc, you know, when he made the deal with that one of the people that they really trying to cover for is the lady who gave him his in to the fashion world. She's the fashion designer for what's that company? Not Gabbana. It's another big name. It's an Italian name.
Gucci or
it's not Gucci or Gabbana. The name
Chanel
don't come to me.
Yeah.
But she's the one who got Diddy his contract to do Sean John. She's the one who let him in. And then they started trailing the names. The names are so international. The people who were there is out of control. Then they went back to tying in Oprah and her school.
Yeah, South Africa.
And the school that Oprah was using, Oprah was the one funneling a lot of the black kids.
Yeah, I heard about
Boy,
that.
it's opening.
Yeah.
And see why Diddy don't care? Because Diddy know, boy, y'all don't want to start this. Y'all don't have, Diddy has already set up a plan where if you do anything to me, if you hurt me, it's getting out. The plan initially was Kim. Kim was his right hand. He trusted her with everything. When she sold him out, he cut the plan. He killed her. Now they're trying to figure out who is it that Diddy has authorized that if we do anything to him,
tapes now?
it's gonna. And Diddy got it authorized to a point where the minute he's dead, everything comes out. He has outlets that gonna put everything out. Right now they're trying to find who the outlets are. who the person is, who the this is, and they can't touch him till that. But he is so powerful outside, and the people he can reach out to, they want to keep him where he got no phone, no access. They want to squeeze him so that
And his
he
lawyer
can
messed
say,
up though.
huh?
His lawyer messed up in court.
Yeah, his
lawyer messed up.
His lawyer's an idiot. But they're trying to squeeze him to the point that he's going to finally say, all right, I'm going to give it to you. But Diddy is one of the ones that said, boy, y'all going to let me. Did you hear what he said in his apology?
To Cassie?
It
Or
wasn't
what?
an apology to Cassie.
Yeah, I
He wasn't
remember,
talking
yeah.
to her. He said,
Basically, I'm sorry you found out.
He
pretty
said, look,
much.
I got a problem. He said, I ain't asking for forgiveness. He said, I'm just saying that I got a problem and I'm seeking help. But I ain't asking you for no forgiveness. And he was looking directly in the camera. I ain't asking you for no forgiveness. Yeah, you found out.
Yeah.
But I ain't asking you for no forgiveness. Diddy basically dared them then. He dared them. He said, what? You come after me, I'm going to come after you. So now it's a stalemate.
He's cold, man.
But Diddy is hanging on, and he's like, listen, y'all don't want me to put these people out there.
I mean, they gonna kill him regardless, if anything.
If he ever give it up,
Yeah.
he dead. So
Either way,
he's
if he gives it up, he's dead.
But I think it's so powerful. I think what he got is so
Oh, yeah, of
strong.
course, 'cause
If
that's-
you notice
that's the inner workings of the
if
industry.
you notice, they haven't killed him yet.
Well, they
And
can't
the
kill
reason
him.
they can't kill him is because of what he got.
That's true.
So the stalemate is
If they do kill him, that's what I say.
it's
they,
coming
you know,
out.
yeah, I see
The
what you're
only
saying.
way Diddy will die
I think
is
they
if
want a conviction too. They want a conviction. They
But
also want.
can't
They also want a
convict him.
conviction.
They cannot convict him. The reason they cannot convict him is, look, okay, notice the first thing they did with his trial. Sequester. No, you can't get no information out of the trial. You see what I'm saying? No information can
But it's
come
public
out of the
records,
trial.
though. It's public. It's a public record.
And it's supposed to be. But right now, they've sequestered it where media can't tell you nothing.
Oh, yeah, of course, yeah.
Yeah, they can.
Because during
He got a lot of power still,
Because
but-
because during the proceeding, names are coming up. They don't want people to know what's coming up. Diddy's saying stuff, and they're scared of what he gonna say. They scared to death of what he gonna say. So they can't have no media to that. Because the minute he said it, it's out there. You see what I'm saying? So they got to make sure that never comes out. So they're showing him, boy, we will squeeze.
I mean, that's part of the oath, though. Like
Yeah.
they have to take. But
but the oath is gone. You know how the game is no game. The game has
how is
no
the oath
friends.
gone? I see what you say because he
You
has
see-
the videos, but
You see how the
the
game
oath is he can't tell on what happened.
He can't. But the game have no friends, right?
True.
So now that they want this, because he broke the oath to himself.
I don't think so.
He broke the oath when he videoed them without their permission. Them folks ain't know that being
That's
videoed.
part of the rituals. That's part of the rituals they have to do.
Yeah,
I'm not saying he
but
broke. I'm saying, of course, if he did it without them knowing, that's kind of like damn.
The difference with him is the secret stuff he got.
But that's part of the ritual, though. If he, like, there's videos of an influencer that went to a party, and that's how they do it. They go to a mansion party or a yacht party, and they do all the debauchery there. But they make you go through the 6 different rooms, 6 different colored rooms, and then at the end, hey, before you go into this room, you gotta just say you're your own god, and then you go into the room and do the sexual acts, and you get your popularity.
Yeah.
I'm saying that's how they start out. But once you get in the industry, you're doing it on the regular because that's what you're used to, and you
It's
got
their lifestyle.
Exactly,
But
and you
also
got demons on you,
yeah,
and you do it
not
regularly.
only the demons. Kim Porter talked about it. She said one day the reason I decided to get out. She said one day the stuff with me and Diddy got so bad, but I was so trapped. She said one day I cried out to God, and she said the day that I cried out to God was the only day I ever had clarity. She said, and in the clarity that I got at that moment, Diddy came, and Diddy told her, "You tripping? Let's go get this done right now." And what he wanted her to do was one of the sexual rituals that they had to do to get her back in, because they realized she was going out. So he went there and he came to her with the lovey-dovey and and then he flipped it on and let's go do this. And she was like, I don't want to do that.
Yeah.
And when she said she don't want to do that, she said everybody realized the hold was broken on her to a point where she could think. But they wanted her to do the act, because if she did the act, then the spirit was right back.
Yeah, exactly.
And the hold was then again. She said she refused to do it. She said Diddy told her that day he was going to kill her. And she went ahead with the act. And she said she was right back in. Man, she talked
Hold
about...
on, where did she... I never heard her memoir.
You got to listen to her book. Go online and look for the Kim Porter's memoir.
I heard the first one was fake, though.
Of course they're going to tell you
That's true, that's true.
They don't want it. That's the one they don't want you. Y'all listen to that.
Yeah, because I heard about that.
Right,
and then
deep.
what's the dude Burgess? The Courtney Burgess dude? Like, I guess I don't know. There's some funny stuff with him, but
Her memoirs
he's
is deep.
Yeah,
and she
he's
slickly, she real slickly tell you about all the other people and all the other stuff that was going on. She slickly.
It's an audio book.
Somebody's
narrating it.
No, actually, somebody's actually reading the entire book. The one I read, I didn't want to read the audio Kindle.
Yeah.
I read this lady sitting right here reading the book. She's reading the book.
I'm looking at
I'm gonna try to send the link. I told you I got a couple of your numbers. I'm look. But anyway, to get to the point so I can go, because my wife is gonna kill me. And what time is it?
It's 6:50.
You lying?
No, I was looking at the clock. You said 7 o'clock.
I'm gonna have to link up to this at the end. Listen, the thing is this: as long as they don't know who, and brother, I love you. Listen to me, I love you, and you know I respect you. But let me tell you something. There's two powers that Mossad can't touch. I don't care what you say. There's two powers Mossad can't touch.
Ooh, I wouldn't know.
Let me tell you. Papal.
Who?
Papacy.
Oh, the
Papacy
Pope.
power. Let me show you something. You ever see the Pope running around? You ever see them jokers around him? They look like they got clown suits on. And them big old balloon
That's his
pads,
personal guard.
And they got, those are assassins.
Yeah, of course, the best assassins in the world.
They are Jesuit assassins. You ever read the book? Not the Switch. Not the Switch.
That's a Swiss Guard, the one with the colorful pants and shit.
No, they're not just Swiss Guards. Those are not the Swiss Guards. Swiss Guards are the interior, like the last before the interior. These are 4 guys, and they look like clowns. Okay, and sometimes they don't look like clowns, but there's 4 of them, and they look like so innocent. They look like so nothing. They mercenary killers. You don't want to play with them. He has his own army.
Of
He
course.
has his own network.
He's a head of state.
It's a city state.
Now,
Vatican's a city state.
after that, let me tell you something about the Navy SEALs. When you talk about the Navy SEALs,
This is what you're talking about?
huh?
Marine right here.
Yeah, that's the uniform, but I'm talking about the
This is Swiss
4.
Guard.
Yeah, but I'm talking about the 4 that surround him. That other Swiss
I'm gonna
Guard
look it
uniform.
up. I'm gonna look it up.
But you got to look at the 4 that surround him. Their uniform is different. Their colors are different. You know what I'm saying? But they look the same. So you thinking, oh yeah. They're not. Those 4. Don't try it. I'm for real. Don't try it.
Brother, his
Hey,
little
listen,
car,
now
his
let me
bumper.
share this with you. I'm ex-Navy. When I went to the Navy, I went UDT. UDT is Underwater Demolition Team. UDT is Special Forces. They used to call them frogmen.
I'm familiar with that, yeah.
Now, the things I've learned, the levels of when they talk about SEAL Team 6,
Yeah.
SEAL Team 4,
There's people above that.
SEAL
yeah.
Team, Black Ops, whoop, 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 whoop. Boy, the Navy SEALs got some folks, boy.
Above them, yeah.
The Navy SEALs got some folks, boy. I've seen a gun that you can take the whole gun, go underwater with it, and shoot it like you on top of the water.
Bullets, though.
You ain't gonna get no water, no rust, no nothing. I seen that same gun break down to a handgun and put it in your pocket and walk right through a metal detector. Sheesh.
You're a Navy man.
Walk right through a metal detector. There's a sheet. I'm gonna show you some stuff we are not up on. There's a sheet of film, brother. May I please touch this? There's a film, but it's not hard like this. It's just film. And they will stand right here, right now, and raise that film up and hold it here, and you disappear.
Yeah, it's a visual. I've seen that before.
You disappear. The only thing you see is this whole setting looks the same. The
I've seen
film
that.
reflects everything behind it. There's people that they have put in places, and the people are sitting right there, waiting until the event is over with. And after the event, hey, bro, come talk to me real quick. What you said? You told the president what? You didn't give up what? Well, how you get back out?
Yeah.
I've been here. Now what?
Yeah.
While they were setting up the booths, while they were setting up the security,
They were already there.
These people had already got there. You think you're looking at the trees and the walls? There's a whole team back there. It took 3 days to set it up. It took 2 days for the event. It's over with 5 days later. Them boys been back there for a week. Now that the event is over with, and you relax, can we talk to? Talk to me. Where you come from? Oh, we've been here.
Yeah, they got all type of technology in the military.
Boy, there's some stuff going on, boy. We don't know nothing about.
What about the dome?
Don't listen, bro. They got
A month ago.
They got a system right now.
The dome. They fire 800
Facial
people
recognition
Knock it all out.
and voice recognition, tissue recognition.
Yeah.
That right now they can scan you right now.
Laser.
Oh yeah, that's him. Why is it facial, eye, and tissue? Why? Because they got clones out here.
That's a different story.
No, they
Okay,
passed it
now
in
when
the
I
law.
mean,
I believe they have they showed in
now when I say clones, they didn't make no human. They took people that were the same height, were the same build, had similar features to you, and they plastic surgery them with the ones that wasn't like you.
Yeah, they
they
showed that
made
in,
the rest
Mission
like
Impossible.
you, and that person is your clone. It's not that they cloned the human
They
being.
said Trump had a clone, so-
made a copy of you.
Yeah,
They
I believe
made
that.
a copy of
They
you.
show that in movies. They show that in Mission Impossible. They
See,
show that all the time.
they made a copy of you. So now the people, and the reason they do it is because people are trying to hide. Heads of states, this
Yeah, of
and that, and
course.
this and that. So now they got this tissue. They can't change the tissue.
True. I see what you're saying.
You can't change the tissue. That's him. Get him. Zoop. They got a laser right now that they can shoot that laser at you and you disintegrate, bro. Literally. Like you think I'm
That's
playing.
the last
I believe it.
Yeah.
They got the sound weapons. They got all that.
Last month.
Okay?
When
That
I
will
ran fire
disintegrate,
Israel.
bro. Like we playing a game we have nothing we know about. Like when they went to get Osama bin Laden,
I believe that was a hoax, though.
that's not how they did it.
Yeah, I believe that was a hoax. That was a hoax.
That is not how they did it. Bruh, the United States got people just like the Vatican got people everywhere.
Of course.
And when they ready to move, screw the CIA.
That's what I'm saying. They love CIA.
military. You heard what
That's what,
you heard what Trump
Buddy
is
in
trying to
Miami was.
do? Did y'all hear what Trump
Yeah.
say he's trying to do? And they got to be careful because he might get it done. He's got a
The space force.
He's got a Republican House and he got a Republican Senate. It's going to be difficult to keep him from passing a law.
Yeah, of course.
Very difficult.
He's trying to be a dictator. He's trying to have absolute power.
So you have judicial, you have legislative, and you have executive under the same banner.
That's
watch
never
this.
happened before.
Never. Now watch this. He said, I want to do away with the FBI.
Yeah, he did say that.
I want to do away
That
with
might
the
get him in
CIA.
trouble, though. That might get him in trouble.
I want to do away with the CIA. I want to do away with the justice system. I want to do away with everything that's against me. And I don't want there to be no more elections. He wants to be the last president.
He said no more elections.
And he
did say
wants
that.
to do
Yeah,
away
he
with all of
trying
it.
to.
And the reason you see his children up there is because when he go, they take over.
They're
Yeah.
gonna put it.
You see what I'm saying?
They're
That's
gonna
his
get
goal.
their job.
Whether he gets to accomplish it or not, we'll see. But that is his goal.
They gonna try to
See
take
what
him
I'm
out.
saying? That is his goal.
Or it might be the clan of the elites to have the one world government, the one world religion, all
It's
that.
legal. So we got to see.
But you know
We
what's
don't
crazy?
know.
You studied enough. You know about the Georgia Guidestones, of course, right?
Right.
What happened, like, beginning of this year, was it beginning of last year? They destroyed it. And I'm like, damn, like, in my mind, like, that was spiritual. The Most High, he had to have it for a purpose, showing that that plan wasn't going to work. You know what I mean? You seen the video?
I love y'all.
I know you got to go.
Yeah,
brother.
We gonna definitely talk about this. Y'all gonna get me divorced, man. Hey, brother. Hey, God bless you too. Hey, listen.
Thank you for serving, too.
Yeah, it's 7 o'clock. Listen, bro, I gotta go straight home. To God be the glory. When I'm done with this, I might come back out, see if y'all out here. You know what I'm saying? Because I know
Yeah, I
y'all
haven't
stay
been
late
in a
sometimes.
year.
Sometimes,
If y'all
yeah.
here, y'all here.
We
Y'all
trying to
not,
close up
y'all not.
earlier because, you know, we be going
Hey,
5-6
listen,
hours, you know what I
man,
mean?
we go hard like that for everything else.
Yeah,
we can go
that's
hard
true.
for Christ.
We
You know
sacrifice
what I'm
it.
saying? So I got no issue with that. When the game going to overtime, we want to see it.
That's true.
I'm just saying.
That's true.
If it's going to
That's real.
overtime because it's a good game.
That's
So
true.
we staying. Ain't nobody leaving the overtime
And
game.
nobody was talking about
You know
this
what I'm
either.
saying? Yeah.
We don't meet people that talk like you
Oh,
a
hey,
lot.
hey, look, and when the concert is good, encore. You want more. But when the word of God, why them crazy people out here? They
Yeah.
need to go. They disturbing. I'm disturbing, all right? I'm disturbing that wild kingdom. That's what I'm disturbing. I'm gonna keep disturbing it. You know, it is what it is, man.
Yeah.
But I love y'all.
Yeah, love you too,
I love
bro.
what y'all do.
Very
It's not
educated
everybody
man.
that just stands up for the proclaim the word. There's a few things I'm gonna twist on y'all. And,
All right, brother Chris.
my brothers.
All right,
Love y'all.
All right,
I remember